let's start with fishing. Let's grab the map. Oh. Down over here. I still need to build a sawmill over there, I think. Let's destroy this tower. Okay, there's zombies here. Maybe not the soldier on the Doomtown side. This is map 1? Yes, this is map 1. Okay, this is closed off, so maybe housing up here for now until find something better. And over there. Okay. Oh, there's stone down here. I don't need stone too early. But stake traps in Doomtown side, remember the stories? Yeah, I do remember. Those were the days. 3 Doomtowns, only allowed to build soldiers. We could get stake traps. Our community generates custom-made maps instead of random generated. I would assume that they probably random generated and they just look over it and maybe fix a couple of things. But I don't think they ever announced it. Oh. I know stake traps are great. But we're allowed to build more than just soldiers, so it's risky. No, it should be fine. Maybe a scratching post. You are gonna pay me for this, right? See if this is open down here. Oh, it's open too. Yeah. You again. Maybe soldier here. Go here. Gonna pay me for this, right? So many choke points. Yeah, I mean that's the beauty of map 1. And I guess that's why it's the first map. Because you get a lot of choke points, which makes defense easier. Makes building space worse. And a second sawmill here. It's in right here. Building completed. Commander? Understood. We defend here for now and then move this ranger over here. And then one goes over here later. Still have some time if I need them on each side. I shouldn't forget about energy soon. Once I have the wood, I guess. Attention. Building completed. You are gonna pay me for this, right? You fall back. What? I had problems with city building on map 1. Yeah, I mean, it's harder to find a good spot for your housing. Really depends on the map, where you can build a great space for market and bank and then still build housing. The thing is, most games I feel, especially early on, when you don't know the game, you lose to a zombie walking into your base and killing a tent. So having a map with choke points where you don't have to defend too many sites is kind of good. And also once you get to map 2 and 3, you know what this game is about, so you're a lot better already. I think map 2 is easier once you know how the map or the game works. But I think map 1 is a good choice as a beginner map. Still, because at that point you don't know how stuff works. Attention. Building completed. this here. Then get wood workshop, get farm tech. Where do I get iron? All the way over here? No better iron? Interesting.
A new task.
Did I fully scout here? No, I didn't. Always scout the map in hopes of resources somewhere.
Gotcha.
So I guess I have to clear this side.
Building completed.
For some iron income. We can build snipers soon. Last day you didn't get iron until day 60. That has two reasons. First off, I found iron lying on the ground, which supplied me for the first few days. And then I destroyed Doom Towns, which gave me more iron after that. But that's not how you usually want to do it. Usually you want to get iron, build snipers, and then kill everything. That was just a map. And I think it was the first time where I got iron so late. I even left the spot for the iron. Well, I didn't find any. Well, I have found some iron, I guess. I guess I could destroy this Doom Town. That is an option. Could do that. I mean, how big is the town? Only this one? Yeah, I mean, could work. They also need space, so... And this will take a while killing this. Let's get farms. Let's put this here. Then one down here.
So tired.
Probably should put a scratching post here if she's killing zombies over there all the time.
Okay.
Maybe one ranger.
Yes, tell me. But be quick. What?
Okay.
My bow and arrows.
Yeah, we're going to build market here and then more housing here. It's normal, not a
Right?
great position. But it should work. Let's prep the site. The farm.
Attention. Building completed.
Yeah. This one first. Maybe warehouse one here and then later one here. Seems like a decent enough plan. Right now.
Building completed.
And then maybe 2 farms here. I could use another ball mill on this side as well. It's going to block the farm. If I build it this way, that's okay.
It's better be good.
At your service.
Are you sure? I hope you're not wasting my time.
Attention.
What?
Building completed.
A new task. What? Okay, let's do this.
He's a veteran, but now there's zombies trying to sneak by. Guess I have to change the pattern there.
Attention. Building completed.
Maybe get cottage tech.
What?
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
You again. Great.
Attention. Building
This better be
completed.
good.
The veteran on this side.
Attention. Building completed.
What's up? Any infected around? What's up? You are gonna pay me for this, right? Yes.
Put the non-veterans on the sides where you can still get XP. Veterans go on the Doomtown side to be safe.
Danger.
What?
And ooh, there's another Doomtown, and she ran into some zombies.
Tired.
Wasn't good.
What's up? Any infected around? What's up?
A bit on here, a bit over there. All this for now.
Walls are under attack.
What? You are gonna pay me for this, right?
Of course, now they're coming on these walls too. They should be fine, I think.
Our defenses are being attacked.
What? You are gonna
Fall
pay me
back.
for this, right?
Cottage tech is coming. Lake traps now. Nope.
Right.
It's only for special occasions, otherwise it wouldn't be special.
What do you want now?
Let's get her back on this side.
Oh, here we go
Well,
again.
I guess I am claiming this territory and this first.
Yes.
I could also go down here.
You are gonna pay me for
Building
this, right?
completed.
Oh. The market here? Or the bank? Probably the bank and then market here. And there's 2 more houses. Corey should probably go here. Let's...
Attention. Building completed.
Yeah, this one is better.
Attention. Technology research finished.
You again.
Attention. Building completed.
Yeah.
I did want the veteran over here.
Building completed. They are attacking the colony defenses. Attention. Building completed.
Could use another ranger up there, make this safer.
This better be good.
Attention. Building completed. Attention.
Also just upgrade houses instead of building all the way over there.
My bow and arrows are ready.
Attention. Building completed.
Turns out, a colony needs a mayor. Who knew?
Let's go again with the Woodwall life.
You again. Great.
That will be easy.
Move forward on this side.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's research market. And then ballista. And then snipers.
My bow is ready. My
Building completed.
Market.
They are trying to break through.
You are gonna pay me for this, right?
I mean, the wave is coming later here. Because this should be 100 days. Marcus is taking a while to research. So, because I have to research ballista ASAP afterwards. let's upgrade more housing.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
And you should save gold now for ballista tech.
Attention. Building completed.
If I get 400, I can create 2 more houses. We'll have enough for ballista tech with the next gold cycle.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
You again.
Should probably patrol as well. Ballista tech. Need energy first, or I can build a market. Running out of good spots for the energy. Let's see. This one here. And here means we can put one energy in between here. Okay.
The walls are under attack.
Yeah, market, sniper tech, and then hit ballistas. Well, one for the first wave, and then a couple more, so I have the rangers to clear something. It's the first few snipers combined.
Our defenses are being attacked.
And here.
Attention. Building completed.
Okay. Good so far. Captured farm. We could grab another energy. I could take it here once I have Tesla tower. Then warehouse here, ballista somewhere here, and then one down here.
Attention. Building completed.
And then upgrade more housing. Could use another sawmill, maybe on this side. Could push this until here. Would give me enough farming for a long time.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
Let's get the sniper tech. We can build some units. And then the ballista here. Safe on the Doomtown, and I can start pushing this side.
What do you want now?
Could use her already to kill some zombies. Needs the experience anyway.
Attention.
Faster than my bow. This better be good. What's up? Any infected around? What's up? A new task. This better be good.
Attention. Building completed. They are attacking the
Any
colony
infected
defenses.
around? What's up? What?
Attention.
Yeah.
Technology research finished. Attention. Building completed.
You are gonna pay me for this, right? Yes.
Oh, tower. So hard to shoot a zombie. Oh, here it is.
Straight to the heart.
Attention. Building
I hope you're
completed.
not wasting my time.
Attention. Building completed.
Start sniper production.
Order, you pay.
I don't want to go too far on this side because I still need the iron over here at some point.
Attention. Building completed.
Taste my arrows. You are gonna pay me for this, right?
Dozens of infected are near the
Let me
colony.
put an arrow in his head.
They are approaching from the south.
From the south.
More orders.
Tesla tower.
Hey, let's do this.
Might build the tower in a better position instead of having
Sure. My
to rebuild it.
bow is ready. I hope you're not wasting my time. Gotcha. What do you want now?
coming this side.
Attention. Building completed.
They might come Doomtown side.
What do you want now?
My rifle is ready.
Okay. Straight to the heart. What?
It's clear here.
Roger that.
Might be able to pull them over.
You are gonna pay me for
Probably
this,
be
right?
safer.
What? Are you sure?
Yeah. Can intercept them, pull them over to this tower. Should be fine here anyway.
Great.
Good practice.
You order,
Units
you
under
pay.
attack.
What? Great. My bow
Attention.
is ready.
Building completed.
Are you sure? Let me put an arrow in his head.
Sniper is ready.
I hope you're not wasting my time. Great. You order, you pay. Are you sure?
Let's put more snipers.
Gotcha.
Attention.
Running low
Building
on.
completed.
I should have kited.
They are trying to break
Running
into
low
the
of
building.
an iron right now.
Yeah.
Let's finish this side up. Have to push a little bit more, but since I built the tower there already, might as well leave it at that.
Death, lovely death.
I hope you're not wasting my time.
Nice to take this
My rifle is ready.
path over here. Some snipers get up there too. Technically too early for so many ballistas. I do have the money anyway.
Oh, here we go again.
As well use it.
Building completed.
You again.
Let's try to claim the iron over there.
I need to kill something.
Okay.
Your sniper at your service.
Attention. Building completed.
Just give me something to shoot.
Attention. Building completed.
Let's get it. Oh, well, I was talking about earlier.
Yes.
My rifle is ready.
Our soldiers are in trouble.
what to kill.
Attention.
I don't need you down here anymore. There's the tower. And
Attention.
get the buildings to get over there.
Our forces are in danger.
You again? Okay.
Your sniper at your service.
Taste my arrows.
To get until here. I should be okay. Get the warehouse down here maybe. For the storage. And some food.
Building completed.
What? Are you sure?
A small entrance down here.
A new task.
What's the Doomtown?
Yes,
Units under attack.
Sniper is ready.
Map 1? Yes, this is map 1. Community challenge.
Yes, give me something to shoot. My rifle is ready. Tell me your darkest thoughts. Sniper is ready.
Maybe slow down with the pulling here.
Our soldiers are in trouble.
Also get over there.
So many targets, Colonist.
I hope you're not wasting my time.
Yeah, now I'm running out of iron. I guess it's time to take first stone.
Sniper is ready.
Building completed.
And find a good spot for more energy. This goes until here. Yes. Echoing the Doomtown here, it looks like.
Tell me your darkest thoughts.
You are gonna pay me for this, right? Are you sure?
Attention. Building completed. Attention.
A new task.
Technology research finished.
I want to get 4 iron. Need a wall there. Lista somewhere. Covering this.
Building completed.
I built this one here. Covers this and this entrance. Till I've pushed this out. Let's get this stone workshop in the meantime.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
Still need ballista here and here. Let's get the quarry first, then get the ballistas. Should be pretty much fine.
Attention. Building completed.
Death, lovely death. And roger that. Good day to kill.
It'd be nice if we could get just this wall here. Nice.
What do you want now? Oh, here we go again.
Building
Is
completed.
that all? So boring. I hope you're not wasting my time.
Get defense up. Maybe build second soldier center and then get a lot of snipers.
They are trying to break through. Attention. Building completed.
I need more food. I guess it's a good thing. You'll have room down here. 8.
Attention. Building completed.
Do not put walls to protect ballista later, but this early it's not needed. Just costs a lot of gold.
Attention. Building completed.
And even when I put down walls, most of the time it's to protect run-bys if there's other buildings nearby. So for example, I don't want to kill them. I want to kill my little Tesla tower here or run to the quarry. But I will build walls for them, just not right now. Rather spend it in more troops or more ballistas.
What do you want now? You call that a plan?
Our forces are in
You
danger.
are gonna pay me for this, right?
Attention. Building completed.
The question is, what do I do now? Put work on the Doomtown down here, I guess. Or work on this one over here. I don't need the troops here anymore.
Sniper is
What
ready.
does give me more? Area isn't too good. A lot of farming.
Like a snake with its prey.
Yes, it's me farming too.
That's a certain kill.
Doesn't really matter. Those are a gamble. Which one's better? Let's work on this one.
This better be good. Okay.
Attention. Building completed.
Probably not covered by the market anymore. It's okay. Not all houses will be in this run to begin with.
Sniper is ready.
You get any resources back if you remove towers and walls 50%.
Nice target.
Unless you have a mayor, which gives you 75.
Attention. Building
And maybe a
completed.
ranger somewhere here.
Attention. Building
Should
completed.
left.
The colony is under attack.
I need to kill something.
Gotcha.
Sniper is ready.
Not sure if it's enough snipers yet.
Are you sure? What's up? Any infected around? What?
Roger that.
Not if I shoot the building directly. That's for sure. Yeah, now that I have defense on all sides, I might slowly put walls. on those ballistas, or the walls here are for protecting runaways. I wasn't scared that the ballista would die. I was scared that my Tesla tower might suffer. It's a good tech for the bank, or use the resources from the... Yeah, those aren't covered by the market. Resources from the Doomtown. Get the market tech. Bank tech.
Attention. Building complete.
Sniper is ready.
What?
I need to kill something. My rifle is ready.
Attention. Building completed.
Are these community maps also in difficult 500? No.
Attention.
They are easier.
Building completed.
Only you can't choose the difficulty
Affected on the
for them.
Payment for this, right?
They are approaching from the west.
Ranger over there. Be able to get banked there.
Last night I dreamt of brains exploding.
What? You again? Great.
All the nearby
Units under
zombies.
attack.
Some kiting space.
What? Okay.
Sniper steal is the Doomtown.
Gotcha.
I think they should have a small choice of the... Yeah, maybe. So people could still... Everyone gets the same map and can compare. I guess that might be a good idea.
Okay.
They might come on the Doomtown side.
Gotcha.
Wasn't planned.
Yes. Yeah.
Our soldiers are in trouble.
What?
Send you guys down there.
Walls are under attack.
Sure. Great.
Attention. Technology research finished.
Great.
Our forces are in danger.
A new task. Great.
Still be fine.
Okay.
Units under attack.
Faster than my bow. You order?
Oh, she's going to die too. Oh, that happens. Wasn't good kiting. Hey, the D-Rocks.
Last night I dreamt of brains exploding. Bullseye.
What? Roger that.
So I should have
Forces are being attacked.
played it safe with calling the snipers right away. Wouldn't have lost any units.
Our soldiers are in trouble.
Better be ready.
They are attacking the colony defenses.
Walls. Make this safe now. Should be fine. How's the going? Need energy for that. Let's get a stone house tech. You guys finish this.
Death, lovely death.
More snipers.
Attention. Building completed.
Also could use stone quarries if I'm going to upgrade for stone houses now. until I have second housing area. Those hordes shoot me out so hard sometimes. That one comes south and get hit from these. Yeah. I mean, this one was my fault. I could have known better. But sometimes you have no idea how the map looks. Really hard to judge where they come. And even if you know how it looks, sometimes they still surprise me. Let's get over there. Playing this map here. That's why you should wait as long as possible, especially if you can pause. Wait until you see the horde is here. You can still put the walls here. No need to put walls here or here until you know exactly where they come. Just make sure you have built your Tesla towers and you're not in a situation like this where you can't build walls. And you should normally be fine. You sell materials when you max out. The market sells them automatically. Unless you want the money earlier. Which I guess if you want to perfect your strategy, you could sell the iron before it maxes out, if you know it's going to max out anyway. But not really needed. The short answer is no, I don't. The market does it. And if you don't have a market, you can't sell it anyway, so I guess there's no difference. Yeah, it only sells if you have the market down, of course. Sorry. That wasn't clear. Let's scout if this is an opening here.
Attention. Building completed.
Sniper is ready.
A new task. Okay.
It is.
You order, you pay.
Oh, let's still claim this whole area. We should get fishing here too. Easy alive. And attack, use that gold that I'm finding. Great stone houses, need more energy. Need to wait for a warehouse for everything. Yes. More effect to let them sell rather than pause a quarry. Same, most times it's better to let them sell. Unless you need the workers or it's a bad quarry. I mean, you would be able to calculate that. Never done that, but my intuition would say let them activate it. But even if it was slightly better, the risk of you forgetting it and then losing out on it when you need it, probably way worse than just losing a little bit out.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Technology research finished. Attention. Building completed.
This tower doesn't cover everything. Kind of have to move it forward.
Here we go again.
I only built this one here anyway because of the horde. The wave coming, so because it's fine that I have to move it. Snipers. Need to kill stuff here. Probably want to build a tower here so we can push this side up too. Don't need to worry about this entrance down here. This here. And this one over here. I shouldn't need this one anymore. Destroy all this stuff. Normal stone houses. Probably should put energy
Building completed.
again. I hate energy.
Building completed.
Let's go. I think there's an other entrance over here.
Building completed.
Community challenge maps are pretty easy. I mean for me, yes, but I've played so much. Unless I die early on because I miss
Being attacked.
a random zombie like this one. It destroys my whole base because I erased my defenses.
For this, right?
Because I thought I was safe.
Is ready.
Then yes. But I wouldn't say they're easy for most people. I don't think most people find them easy. Because at least if you look at the scores, a lot of people who die on those maps still.
What?
And there's also, yeah, you can compare the scores, and I don't think too many people clear the whole map and, well,
Yes.
capture everything. What would you say are some of the common mistakes you see? Example, I always see people build full walls end to end.
Here we go.
I would say the biggest mistakes I see is people don't pause enough. I know that's funny from a guy who doesn't pause at all,
They are trying
but
to break through.
make use of the pause. It's your best friend in this game.
Building completed.
Because one of the biggest difficulties in RTS usually is managing multiple sites. And your army, maybe 3 attack sites.
What?
But you don't have to deal with this. Just pause every time anything happens. You hit an alarm, you don't know what's happening, hit that pause button. Or you get money. Pause the game, see what you spend for. And the second biggest mistake I would say is people don't spend their money. It doesn't necessarily mean what you're spending it for. I mean, usually houses would be nice. Or people say you should be expanding more. That's all true. But the biggest mistake is when I go into a random stream, let's say, is, unless it's one of the, I guess, no-pause streamers, that the people are floating money. Big time.
Does somebody need a mayor?
Okay, neither of those makes sense. I guess I can get 50 stone. I'm not going to build Lucifers anyway, so...
Our soldiers are
Yeah. I mean, even I am high on money right now, and it means I'm not spending enough. Just because you don't lose money, because it's not over your cap, doesn't mean you're using it well. So I would say anytime your gold is higher than twice your income, so it would be 1,600 for me, you're not spending it fast enough. Just spend it for anything, basically. I mean, if you can build houses, sure. But spend it for troops, defenses, anything. Yes. That was the first one, I forgot already. Well, this one was good, Hunter Cottage. This one, I mean, food or energy mills would have been better, but it's kind of, well, let's say if I was struggling with the map, it could be nice. Because better walls is nice. But yeah, those last 2 mayors, those options were terrible. They should get better, but I'd rather have one of the first ones again than this one. Okay, need more energy again.
Let's go.
Our forces are in danger.
Bullseye. Who do you want?
Upper count is looking good.
Nothing better than putting a bullet through some brains.
How far as this one covers? Maybe another warehouse somewhere here. Could use another housing area too. Maybe make this farm and energy area one more time. This one here.
Building completed.
Yes, give me something to shoot.
Cores are under attack.
If you tried building your mills one block farther apart, it leaves room to build in between them.
Tell me your target.
But what would I want to build in between them?
Units under attack.
There's nothing I want to build in between them. If I want to build houses, I want to build them in a market or market and bank complex like this. If I want to build soldier center, well, I only build one soldier center, which is in a good spot. And then, well, it's one tech building. I mean, sure, you can leave some space for a tech building, but that's what you do anyway. Leave some space there. I don't see any advantage of leaving more space there. There's nothing I want to build between them. I mean, if I know I'm going to build a foundry, yeah, sure, I'm going to move this one down a little bit. Or I would build a foundry here, so I don't build the next mill here. I'll leave some space if I have a specific building, but I don't think in general there's any need for that. Because yeah, I mean, I have 2 soldier centers this time, but I have only one. In most games I only build one. And they're already wedged wide in between spaces.
Attention. Building completed.
Probably should upgrade houses before you build more farms, and then get the stone here. Maybe upgrading these stone houses. If it's coming from the north.
Yes, give me something to shoot. Sniper is
I
ready.
did research engineering center, then I probably should build it at some point, huh? Some nice stone income there. Let's claim this.
This better be
Maybe get
good.
the rangers out here and claim this territory. If that's an entrance.
Sure.
Oh, this is walled off. We can go until here somewhere. Find out where the limit to the map is. I guess I should use these snipers for this defense.
Shoot a dad.
No. Here.
Something to shoot.
Attention. Building completed.
Nice target. Slow, lethal. Bullseye.
So yeah, for example, if you were unsure if they come on this side or this side, build Tesla tower here so you can build more walls. Wait until you just see the wave, barely see the wave, pause the game, and then build the walls. Might split here, but I think they're coming here. So now you see the wave, you pause right now, build the walls. So you didn't waste any defenses building on the wrong side. The only thing is towers. If you need to build towers, then you have to build them earlier, of course. But normally if you have enough troops, you shouldn't need to build towers. One ballista is normally enough, plus your troops. Unless you're behind for some reason.
My rifle is ready.
Or you don't want to recall your units, which is a good reason as well.
Sniper is ready.
Do I have any more stone somewhere to get? I think I misplaced this one here. Stone fits. Or it still fits in. Nice.
Attention. Building completed.
Let's see where the map limit is. So you can check the map limit. Okay, here's the map limit. Can't build any further. But I do want to build another Tesla tower to get out there. Okay, for rangers it's maybe a little bit on the low side. Defending this kind of stuff. Then get some farming going. While I wait for
Building completed.
Stone to build a foundry. Well, this
Attention.
wasn't planned out well, was it? I'm too lazy to fix it. Probably would be worth fixing it. You go for the high score at least.
sniper is ready.
It'll absolutely be worth fixing it if you go for the high score.
My rifle is ready.
You guys should still clear here.
Attention.
Are
Building
there other units to
completed.
bother?
Attention.
I hope we're not
Building
wasting my
completed.
time.
That was a mistake.
Okay. You again.
Wanted to scout.
Great.
Our soldiers
There's some
are in
kiting to be
trouble.
done.
Yeah.
Attention.
Is that
Building
all?
completed.
Push out here later.
Building completed.
Just give me something to shoot.
Okay, we have some food. Need that second housing area. Still haven't built the foundry, I'm forgetting about it. I wanted to build the foundry here.
Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
This is map limit.
What do you want?
All goes here.
What?
I need to kill
I'm
something.
kind of slow with everything today, aren't I? Stone walls.
Attention.
You are
Building
gonna pay me for
completed.
this, right?
Who do you want me to punish?
Attention.
There's some stone there.
Completed. Attention. Building completed.
So many targets. I need to kill something.
This better be good.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
Great. You are gonna pay me for this, right?
I definitely should have more units here. I want to do this.
Death, lovely death.
You guys push till the corner. I guess it's time to get to foundry.
Here we go again. Whatever you say, as long as you pay me.
Attention. Technology research finished.
My rifle is ready.
You again.
Sniper is ready.
This better be good. Are you sure?
Our forces are in danger.
Okay. Yes. Roger that. Great. Straight to the heart.
Fine again. Get that foundry over here.
I need to kill something.
They are trying to break through.
Death, lovely death.
Bit more housing here.
The walls
There's no good housing areas in this map, are there? Maybe there was one here. Or here. Yes, this would have been a good one too.
our defenses
Didn't
are
build
being
farming
attacked.
over here.
Attention. Building completed. Units under attack.
Oh, more orders.
This is pin map limit. The towers here. What are you guys doing up there? Pretty fine. Get over there. Is it true the final is smaller if you clear the whole map? If just had my first game till that point, noticed every single zombie was coming for me. Yeah. I mean, the wave comes from outside the map, so the wave technically is the same size, but yeah, every zombie that's still alive will come for you. So it is recommended clearing the map if you can. Let's get the snipers back, clear here. Maybe there's a good housing area there. I could.
Our soldiers are in trouble.
It doesn't really fit houses in here
Attention.
either.
Building completed.
Yes, I could look our towers. At least scout the nearby stuff. Make it a slow game today.
A new task. Gotcha.
Yes, give me something to shoot.
Okay, why don't you want to go through this path? Never been able to win if I haven't trained the cons. I've done it, but yeah, it's rather hard. And you probably could have cleared at least some of the corners anyway, so...
I need to kill something.
Where are my snipers? To clear the side. Wait, housing. This shouldn't be needed anymore.
Yes, sir. What to kill? Your sniper at your service.
Whatever you say, as long as you pay me.
Yes, give me something to shoot.
Attention. Building completed.
A new task.
Wall goes here.
Building completed.
I need 2 Tesla towers anyway.
My rifle is ready.
Attention. Building completed.
Bullseye.
Okay. Don't see enough. Maybe this is a good area for housing. At least try it.
Building completed. Our forces are in danger.
Let's take here. Inflate on tech. Despite having the economy for it. Oh, look on tower. Yeah, I'm trying to find a good housing space. And this is decent, I guess. Here isn't better. Oh, did build this already.
Last night I dreamt of brains exploding.
Attention. Building completed.
There should be another stone tower over here. Hey Mike, thanks for the host. Welcome everyone to the stream. Doing some casual community challenge, which might probably beat with an insane score.
Yeah.
It's inconvenient here.
Technology research finished.
The oil platform tech, grab the energy, yeah. Engineering center next, kill the Doomtown here. Guess I'm building the housing here. It's not too bad, I think.
You again.
Sure hope they let you stream Last Stand one day. Yeah.
Building completed.
Yes, tell me what you care.
Let's hang on a second here. Get the engineering center. An area here. How's it going, Mike? What's the score? That I'm not beating. Let's get some energy over here. I guess I can prepare. For the next housing area already.
Attention. Building completed. Building completed.
Zombies even like to live there. Yeah, I was trying to keep the housing. Seem to have good stone houses.
A colony. A colony who? A
But they don't
colony
wanna
who needs a
cooperate.
mayor, that's who.
It could have been part of the town. So if I was thinking this was a close game, I'd probably go for stone walls. Since if it's a close game, I don't build advanced farms. But this shouldn't be a close game, so we're going for the extra food on advanced farms. Thankfully they're coming from the west. 23k today. Not bad.
Die. All right.
I'm only doing my 20 something.
Roger that.
It should... Oh, they might again go for this bottom side.
Attention. Building completed.
Find out.
Yeah.
It's a small wave. I should get oil platforms and use my gold for something. Or I lose it. Yeah, they're coming down here. Well, let's build a flank position. I had to run outside. And you guys.
Yes, tell
They
me
are
what you
attacking
care.
the colony defenses. Attention. Technology research finished.
Sniper is
They
ready.
are trying to break through.
I'll expand here more. I'll do that later. No,
I need to kill something.
claim this territory.
Who do you want to punish?
This whole area and get the housing.
Building completed.
So we do prepare with energy and food is okay. Going to last forever, but good starting point.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed. They are trying to break into the buildings.
I need to kill something. Death, lovely death.
Attention. Building completed.
We need more workers. Yeah, desperately need that housing area.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
Last night I dreamt of brains exploding. But let's go.
Goes back. Let's clear the bottom side.
You are gonna pay me for this, right?
Attention. Building completed.
Shouldn't I be building Thanatos? I should. Put them in the middle of the base. Yes, it's somewhat middle. You ever go for an inn? I'm still not sure if it's worth it. I did once on a community challenge and decided it's not worth it. Maybe Mike can say if it's worth it for a high score, but if you're just trying to win or have a decent game, not worth it. But even yeah, I think for a high score it's also bad because you want colonists, which it doesn't provide. But yeah, basically don't build it.
Yes, tell me. But be quick.
Because by the time you can afford it, you don't need it. Or the bonus isn't good enough to warrant you building it in the first place. So
Your sniper at your service.
the gold bonus isn't big enough. It's kind of awkward to build, and the mercenary are, well, useless. It's just normal units which are more expensive but are veterans. But you can just train your units to be veterans for free. And oftentimes you get units you don't want. Like if I build it now, I'd probably get some veteran rangers, which mean absolutely nothing at this point. Well, they could help guarding expansions, but that's about it. Inn is balanced. No, I don't think it's balanced. I mean, maybe it's balanced in a perfect scenario where you have like perfect building space where you can build 2 housing areas around it. Maybe, but I mean, even on map 2 I don't find those spaces. So,
Our soldiers are in trouble.
what are you guys doing? Oh yeah, you're in trouble. I still forget building Thanatos. Oh no, I have some. Yeah. Don't forget the electricity, yeah, that's
Attention.
age-old problem on this stream. I can't check how much, I haven't researched it. But yeah, I mean the food cost alone, and then it costs 30 wood each turn. I mean, it would be half my wood income right now. I mean, I could get more, sure, but I really want to get more just for that building. Basically, that's the nail in the coffin for me, that it costs wood as well. I mean, I don't want to make it strictly always good to build it, but it at least has to find some niche role where you could say, okay, I'm in desperate need for workers, let's say, and then that would fix it. Because it has a great food worker ratio, but it doesn't really do anything like that. Still better to just build more housing. So, yeah. I was kind of disappointed, but maybe they balance it or make at least the mercenaries more interesting. Even if they're not strictly better, they would be interesting. What the hell are my snipers doing? That's how you die. Non-used advanced mode? Well, sometimes, but yeah. I think they could buff them a little bit. Mostly on community challenge. That's when I use them. I'm running out of space.
So many targets.
Building completed.
Let's build more housing here. These things use anymore.
Attention. Building completed.
And we should research advanced mills and power plant. Okay, you guys move on. Looking for everything, forever to do stuff.
Attention. Building completed.
Then I take the power plant. Yeah, but that's the thing. They have a niche position. See, if you have stone, you go power plant. If you have space, you go advanced mills. None of those options are good, but they have a niche position. So that's good. I mean, I would probably buff advanced mills a little bit. You could use them more often.
Better be good.
But they have a point in the game where you build them. Not an ideal point, granted, but there is a scenario where I would build it. Where for the inn, I don't have any scenario right now where I would say, yeah, that really helps me. Not like I've already won the game, I can build the inn,
Infected are near the colony.
which is a bad place for a building to be.
What's up? Any infected around? What?
Yes, over there. I'm at Thanatos, going north. We should build a tower here. Yeah.
The walls are under attack.
Yeah, I wanted to come over here. Forgot to hotkey my Thanatos.
Let's put this awesome body to use.
They might come this side again. Still haven't built that Tesla tower. Yeah, they're coming over here because there's a mountain here. It should be the best option. Not talking too much today. Just too slow in general today. To use all my money. Well, I don't use all of it anyway. Even if I focus more. Let's upgrade some mills.
Our defenses are being attacked.
Advanced mills and inn might be good in the campaign maps. Yeah, maybe. Well, I mean, I still don't see the inn good, but advanced mills I could see in the campaign. But maybe you get other mercenaries in the campaign that are more interesting. Maybe kill that spitter. Guys, get down there.
Thanatos, ready and cool. Attention. Building complete.
I think I need more stone quarries.
Who do you want me to punish? Tell me your darkest sniper is ready.
You are gonna pay me for this, right?
Yes, tell me what to kill.
Thanatos, ready and cool.
A decent gold. Income. How much we get there? 90. Only 80. Yes, could build a warehouse somewhere nearby. How much energy does a power plant give you? Let's research it. I don't know. I usually just build a couple of them if I need them. I think it's 150 maybe, something like that.
So many targets.
Let me check for you once we have the tech.
Janitors, ready and cool.
Lieutenant back in the middle.
Just give me something to shoot.
I was taking a break
Read my mind.
because they think they don't have to work anymore.
Building completed.
Great.
Oh, I need more food. Isn't there like food sources somewhere? I didn't claim. Yeah, over here.
Janitors, ready and cool. Attention, building completed. Attention, building completed.
Should have built the warehouses earlier. I do need more energy. Okay, so bottom side mostly clear. Continue with the top side. Meanwhile,
Janitors,
and the rest is land down here.
attention, building
I
completed.
could also use another oil platform.
Attention, building completed.
Oh.
Attention, building completed.
Power plant, 160 energy.
Building completed. Janitors, ready and cool. Attention, building completed. Attention, building completed.
Okay.
Targets. Sniper is ready.
Janitors, ready and
Oh, it's bugging out here. Listening to commands. Map limits. Let's go here.
You are gonna pay me for this, right?
Probably should have checked if there's an entrance even. No, it's too late.
Sniper is ready.
building completed.
All right.
I'm gonna stick to top side.
Attention, building completed.
And I need more wood income now.
Attention, building completed.
You are gonna pay me for this, right?
Attention, building completed.
What?
Might be a small entrance here.
Attention, building completed. Building completed. Attention, building completed.
Let's get stone.
Janitors, ready and
For some reason, my hunter cottages gave decent food there, but it wasn't enough. Wondering what's going on there. Do you leave your reserve walls up or do you delete them? I delete them if I don't forget it. You don't need them. You shouldn't need them. If your front wall falls, normally no going back. You should have left them. Get back in. Because, I mean, if you have space, you can leave them up, but normally you don't have the space to keep your secondary walls up. Oh, I guess this might fall. Why do I have so little iron income? Maybe iron somewhere. This way. More. I'm losing my rangers. That's okay. I guess I'm building another housing area somewhere here. Around here, still get some energy down here. Doesn't have access to energy. From the south, that's where I want to expand. Inconvenient. Oil production is too low, let's find some oil. Kidding me. To buy some iron. I don't care anymore. I guess I have to wait with the expansion here. So two towns here, so I think they should come on this side. But either one should be fine. Come over there and then we can use the chase command. One of the rare cases. Warehouse somewhere. They might come on this side or even split. I guess. Just building. Oh, they do come here. The goal is to always capture as many oil fields as possible and then create as many. Yeah. Don't forget to put warehouses near the oils then, if you want the maximum number of Tenators. Gives you 2 extra Tenators. I guess I can build more housing up here.
Ready and cool. Defenses are being attacked. They are attacking the colony defenses.
My rifle is ready.
This defense looking fine.
Crush some skulls.
Nope. I'm gonna destroy all my walls. Thank you very much. Let's take the bottom side.
Attention. Building completed. Attention.
That's your general video game goal. If the game has rockets, I want all of them. I mean, that's a good strategy. Usually rockets are good, so
Attention. Building
I guess it should work in most games.
attention. Building completed.
And you Tenators down there.
Just give me something to shoot. Your sniper at your service.
So you guys are new to the attack move.
Some of it.
You again.
And this is closed off.
Yes.
Let's maybe put the Rangers over there. Get over there from here, yeah.
Ready and
Okay.
I need to explode a skull.
Let's upgrade some energy. Oh, I wanted to build housing here, but now used a lot of that space. Oh, let's put the housing here then.
are in danger.
With more energy here.
Attention. Attention. Building complete.
This is forward middle ground. It doesn't work at all. Scariest power. I've never deleted everything by accident in this game, so. But just imagine this game without the pop-up.
My rifle is ready.
Probably lost so many stuff.
Warrior duck. Last
Because
dread of brains
I wasn't careful. And also because the controls are sometimes not ideal in this game. Put it that way.
Attention. Building completed.
My rifle is ready.
I guess it's time for chase command. Let's see. Maybe not every sniper will survive. It's convenient.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building
Better be
completed.
good.
Ready and cool.
My rifle is ready.
Attention. Building completed. Our soldiers are in trouble.
I hope there's no zombie in here hiding somewhere. Might kill part of my base.
Attention. Building completed.
Yes, tell
You
me what
guys
to
should
kill.
probably go back inside.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
Somewhere here has to go a warehouse. Let's see.
Our forces are in danger.
Give me some decent food.
Exploding.
Claim the rest down here.
Walls are under attack.
More stone to be had.
Units under attack.
Over there.
Attention. Building completed.
I think the worst part is if you lose all your Tesla towers. Because at least you can rebuild walls or other stuff, but the time it takes to rebuild Tesla towers. Oh no. No, they...
Building completed.
Oh no, oh no. They split by... What the hell? How did they get by
Break into the building.
all my snipers? Oh damn.
Our defenses are being attacked.
So you guys have been sleeping,
Yeah.
They are infecting
leaving
our
zombies
building.
into my space.
They are
They destroyed the tower here.
defenses.
Now, let's bring out the big guns.
Give me 2 seconds. They are trying to break through.
We do have rockets.
this target.
Attention. Building completed.
Shoot a death.
Our defenses are being attacked. Senators. Ready and cool.
That's a certain kill. Yes, give me
I have to repair all of this. Damn it.
Attention. Building completed.
And hope that no one comes in the meantime and destroys the rest. Is this actually open here?
Senators. Ready and cool.
I mean, at least I didn't build all the housing down here yet. And it got destroyed. It's been a pain to repair. Can't put so close to the map limit.
Senators. Ready and cool.
Yes, tell me what to kill. Your sniper, not yours.
I guess. We can get further down here.
They're approaching from the south.
And they're coming from the south. Just the Thanatos.
Put this awesome body to use. Attention. Smashed it last night. Attention. Building completed.
Let me wall this for you. Thanatos.
Attention. Building completed. Ready.
And they're coming here. They're splitting. Can you help?
Attention. Building completed. They are trying to break through. Freaking balls.
There's another oil here. Build them when I see them, otherwise I will forget about it.
Senators. Attention. Ready. Building completed.
And I need better stolen gun. Let's claim the one over here. Still should claim this up here. We'll have time.
Attention. Building completed. Wow.
Okay, let's go back in the middle.
Attention. Building completed. Senators.
I'm going to destroy this one.
Attention. Building completed.
Upgrade some mills.
Attention. Building
Good way to spend some money. Plus there's still zombies here.
completed.
We have snipers on chase command.
Yes.
And there's zombies hiding here.
Let me put an arrow in his
Or to lose the base multiple times in 5 easy steps.
Building completed.
The snipers don't kill stuff.
Senators. Ready and cool.
Where was I? I was building housing. So the chase feature needs work. Yeah, absolutely.
Attention. Building complete.
It's the most important feature in the game.
Attention.
Actually, yeah, it has some uses. So.
Senators.
No, they came. Maybe they killed one more. Some here.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed. Janitors. Ready and cool. Attention. Building completed.
Probably should have focused on building houses.
Completed.
I had more gold income.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
There's another zombie hiding here.
Attention. Building completed.
Last time the chase command worked. This time, I don't know.
Janitors.
Not so much.
Ready and cool. Building completed. Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
I could do some farming here as well.
Attention.
And building stuff here. Destroy this, get overrun because there's a zombie I missed. Good stuff, good stuff.
Attention. Building completed. Building completed.
See what's down here.
Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
Yes.
Our soldiers are
Yeah,
in trouble.
that's no entry here.
Janitors. Ready and cool. The walls are under attack. Attention. Building completed.
Let's clean the rest here.
The colony is under attack.
Is it okay when it has risk if you played early? Yeah. Oh. And it's unfortunate to defend here with the stone.
Building completed. Janitors. Ready and cool. Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed. Attention.
Yes, sir.
Building
What is
completed.
I like to use the chase command to just move them a little bit forward, just an inch.
Attention. Building.
There shouldn't be much coming on this side anyway.
your sniper at your service?
Janitors.
Yes,
Ready.
do it this way. Let's see. No.
Attention. Building completed.
Let's put a couple more Janitors. And I have some stone.
Attention. Building
I
completed.
should absolutely use.
Ready and cool.
Too much.
Attention. Building completed.
Which towers could shoot my upgrade? Don't they shoot? Just chase first thing. Yeah, basically, once I have spread out my units, I press the chase until they basically reach the enemy. And then I press hold again. That's mostly what I do in map 4. Because it's faster than moving each unit forward by an inch. Less stressful. You sometimes have to look out. Sometimes they run in a strange direction or split off. But most of the time it's faster that way. Not through here. Apparently not. That is good news.
Attention. Building completed.
There should be some farming
Attention.
going on down here. Finish this one. Probably a warehouse once I have more wood. No, not too bad. Add it. Let's upgrade some mills for energy. If we can. There's some stuff here.
Who do you want me to punish?
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
Yes, safe Gojo. Thanks for the bits, man. Appreciate that. Okay, this is too close to the map limit. Do you ever upgrade quarries and farms? Farms sometimes. Quarries only on the community challenge sometimes. I'm running out of space and I want to build more power plants. Yeah. That's basically the only time I upgrade quarries. So far. I mean, there could be a map that's so terrible with stone that you maybe upgrade them, but most of the time I just buy the stone because I'm kind of lazy. And forget about the upgrade. Might be worth doing so. But yeah, in general, you try to avoid upgrading any building because they're less effective. The base version is usually the best version. But yeah, you run out of resources or base or whatever, and then you need to change that. Probably should build more Tenators, shouldn't I?
They are attacking the colony defenses.
Get those oils.
They are trying to break through. Break
Oh,
attention.
I'm out of gold.
Building completed. Wow. The walls are under attack. Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed. Tanators. Ready and cool. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
Basically now I have to build stuff without bank or market support. I build all three here. So just placing randomly on the map now. Make some quarries here and there.
Just give me something to shoot.
Attention. Building completed.
My rifle is
Building completed.
And continue Genesis production.
Building ready.
housing.
Thanatos.
Oh, I need to wait for the energy to finish, I guess.
So many targets. Got
Building. Attention. Building. Attention.
Yes, sir.
Building. Attention. Building.
Last night.
Building
Yes, sir.
complete.
What to kill?
Attention. Building complete.
I think that should be the last few places
Targets.
I need to claim. I have the whole map.
Cool.
And I have more energy. Can continue housing.
Attention. Building complete. Attention. Building complete. Attention. Building complete.
We should research advanced farms. We'll have space for normal farms, but easier to just upgrade. Not better, but it's easier. And gold that way. Probably running out of space soon anyway. Well, I might not.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
It might not go long enough for that to happen.
Attention. Building Thanatos. Ready and cool. Attention. Building completed.
Well, that's one useless Tesla tower. Right at the place where the end of the map is.
Building complete. Attention. Building complete.
I guess. Do need one, but not in front of the wall.
Building completed.
How many days? Challenge is always 100 days.
Thanatos.
So the final wave should come day 93, something like that. I always forget what the exact time was, but yeah.
Attention. Building completed.
I need to kill something.
Attention. Building completed.
Spend the gold I have.
Thanatos. Ready and cool.
800 days in camp day 92. Okay.
Attention. Building
Yeah, I know it's something 92, 93, but
Attention. Building completed.
normally it doesn't matter too much. Let's use a warehouse here, one here, and then build some more farms. Get more food, and then we start upgrading. We should start upgrading before I use up all the oil income. Thanatos, which I might not do. And let's build another engineering center. Just why the hell not? And why isn't this one producing Thanatos?
Attention. Building completed. Attention.
There's the warehouse for down here,
Attention.
one for here.
Building completed. Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed. Thanatos. Ready and cool. Attention. Building completed.
Still some old walls ending in the middle of nowhere.
Attention. Building completed.
Should leave some space for troops to run.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
Let's put some energy blends. That's faster. I had more wood.
Completed. Attention. Building completed.
And then let's finish the farms down here.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed. Thanatos. Ready and cool.
Need to wait.
A swarm of infected is heading into the colony.
Come from the east.
Approaching from the east. Attention. Building
Time to reinforce those walls. I'll do it for the last wave anyway.
ready and cool.
The stop sides look okay.
Attention.
This one's kind of shitty because of the zone in between there.
Building completed. Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
Oh, I do split again.
This awesome body to use. Thanatos. Ready and cool. Nice cigar. They are attacking the colony defenses.
But while I was building houses last time, so let's do it here. So, awesome Incan, now you can build on the trains. Yeah, but why would I? That's the thing, the mercenaries in there aren't good. So... let's upgrade some farms. Good ones for now. I think it's 60 plus, I would say. Should cover me for a while. Destroy my energy. Let's put some more of those developments. Just build market for reduced food gap. I mean, early on, market is really good to reduce the food. You can build more houses, and also if you build more of them, you buying and selling stuff gets cheaper, or selling gets you more gold. I think at least buying gets cheaper for sure. Yeah, you always build a market for the food reduction. That's always worth it. I can only reduce 3 food per house. Yeah, but if you create complex like this one, it's 85 houses. That's what, 240. That's 4 good farms.
Attention.
And this isn't even a perfect spot.
Tanitus, ready and cool. Attention.
Yeah, but even later, I mean, unless you're playing map 2,
Attention. Building completed.
where you have enough food anyway.
Attention. Building
But even then, I would still build the market alone for this selling and buying so much stuff. And I think market is cheaper than... costs less gold than 3 farms. And it has less upkeep than 3 farms, so...
Tanitus, ready
I guess market is always better. Which is kind of what I expected.
an autograph. Cool.
Not building those Tenators fast enough, am I? Let's build a third center. I have too much gold.
Tanitus, ready and cool. Tanitus, ready and cool. Attention, building completed.
Technically I should be planning where I build them to make this more efficient, but
Ready and cool. Tanitus, attention, ready and cool.
there's a warehouse there. Just I'm upgrading.
Attention, building completed.
Did I have some normal builds still somewhere?
Attention, building completed.
Just going to build one normal mill and then
Attention, building completed.
see if I have some left.
Attention, building Tanitus, ready and cool. Attention, building Tanitus, ready and cool. Attention, building completed. Attention, building
Nope,
completed.
upgraded all of them. To know.
Attention, building completed.
I'm kind of destroying my stone income. Or maybe upgrade quarries.
Attention,
But I only do that
completed.
in these community challenges.
Ready and cool.
Once I can.
Building completed. Attention, building completed. Attention,
Buy some stone.
completed. Tanitus, ready and cool. Attention, building completed.
Would be a lot of good farms to upgrade. Too lazy to
Building completed.
the best ones, as long as they're good enough.
Building
Works for me right now.
Attention, building completed. Attention, building completed. Attention, building completed. Tanitus, ready and cool. Attention, building completed. Attention, building completed.
Technically I could just upgrade all quarries. interested in the stone ones right now. That's more food now.
Building completed. Attention. Building Tanators. Ready and cool. Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
I'm slowly using up all my oil.
Tanators. Ready and cool.
With Thanatos.
Attention. Building completed. Attention.
Warehouse covering this area here.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed. Tanators. Building completed. Ready and cool.
I mean, it gave me a lot of food. Now I need more power plants again.
Attention.
One of the reasons why I upgraded some quarries. Finance that. We're going to need to buy
Building completed. Ready and cool.
some stone.
Attention.
It's running out of the oil.
Ready to burst.
100 Thanatos
Building completed.
should be enough.
Tanators.
Brain is exploding. Very expensive this game. Well, don't do that. We're trying to protect brains here, so careful.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
Just hoping I'm not blocking any paths to critical defenses. Need to spread out my Thanatos at some point. Hope that they still find their way towards defenses.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
More food again. I mean, there should be a lot of fishing and hunter cottages that I didn't build.
Building
Technically, I can still upgrade a lot of farms.
Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
Build a couple of farms and then
Attention. Building completed.
see how far I can go with that. I'm probably going to need some energy again.
Building completed.
So let's put the last few Tenators.
Attention. Building completed.
Couple more power blanks.
Attention. Building completed.
Part of day is boring. Yeah, that's the problem with the challenge.
Attention.
Oh, there's another oil.
Completed.
Normally I don't play 100 days. Normally I go for 80 days. And, well, higher zombie count.
Building completed.
I'm happy if I can clear the map. Here I would be unhappy if I don't expand to full map. Should be some power blends coming in.
Tanators.
Got that oil over here.
Building completed.
Just want to hit my 10,000 colonists and then... Well, then that's basically it. Usually my goal. To get 100. If the food is okay. If it's too much trouble, I even skip that. More Tenators. Probably should check for executors, but upgrading. Yeah. Towers. Guess I can start splitting them.
Oh yeah. Cool.
Yes.
Tanators. Building completed.
Roger that. Yeah.
Building completed.
A few places where maybe should
Building completed.
build a couple more walls.
Not to be hurried.
Absolutely safe.
Roger that. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Gotcha. That's all. Tanators. Ready and
Say
cool.
goodbye to Papa.
Give me
This wasn't high score, you don't know what would be? No, this is probably not even in the top 10.
Yes.
I mean, could still upgrade a ton of farms. I could have expanded faster. You could pause, and then there's some cheeses where you can build more power plants than you should be able to. And
Roger
still
that.
30 Tenators left.
wow.
In general, there's a lot of stuff you could do to improve the score.
Tanators. Ready and
But
cool.
yeah, that's even more boring, so I'm not going for that. Fix those walls here.
Attention. Building completed.
Be hilarious if I died. Because I didn't build walls.
Attention.
Or
Building
enough of them.
completed.
I should go once just to see how much I could... No. I mean, even in normal games, where there's no abuse of the system, and it's not tedious, I don't normally go for high scores. I care more about, can I beat it or not, and then that's it for me. I mean, if they made the challenge more interesting, like some people suggested you can call the last wave early maybe, and then get a higher multiplayer. Sure, then we'll try to get a higher score. I probably still wouldn't go for pause runs. So I still wouldn't get the high score. And maybe that's overcommitted defense here.
Yes.
Yeah. Take it easy.
But big numbers.
Nice idea.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Sounds good.
Not really, but let's say I'm sorry.
Oh yeah.
We have big numbers here. I even let all my gold stockpile, so we have a big number there too. Need a no pause multiplayer. I don't care about that either. I mean, you can just compare with other no pause runners if you want to. But yeah. Just because I do an extra challenge doesn't mean I should get a higher score, because it's a self-imposed challenge, it's not a official one.
Attention.
Think about us. But in comparison you get a lower score if you don't play no pause. So not having a no pause multiplayer is better for you guys, isn't it? Or maybe you do play no pause, that's better for you, I guess. If you do. I'm just getting too much ifs. Or too many. Towers. Headstone. Iron. And gold. Do you need powers and priority targeting? Normally I put them on priority targeting for the last wave. So good point there. But before that I most of the time use closest. Probably no one coming there.
Not to be hurried.
And so many Tenators. You don't need to, but I think it's on the last wave it's usually better to have them on that. Or on big waves. But for random enemies and cover, I think the other one is better. Closest.
Building completed. Stop staring at my muscles.
Them on hold position. Onto the build towers. Now it's too late. Won't be finished before the wave is over.
I smashed it last night.
Okay, all hitting one spot.
Under attack. Let me crush some skulls. Our defenses are being attacked. They are attacking the colony defenses.
I'm a little bit scared for this position since they're all hitting one spot. Bit of spreading.
They are trying to break through.
We should have put more walls up here.
The infection is spreading across the colony. The walls are under attack. Attention. Building.
Nice, how about top side?
Attention. Building
Sides are good.
Our forces are in danger. Our buildings are being attacked.
Breaking through here.
Being attacked.
Guess I didn't spread my defenses good enough.
The buildings.
Just assumed it was enough on all sides anyway.
They are attacking
I mean it was, but
defenses. The colony is under attack. They are trying to break through.
the last one is over here.
Let's
The
put
Tenators
this
out there.
awesome body to use. The walls are under
And there he
attack.
goes. Oh. Almost better here.
Our defenses are
Come closer. With a rocket to the face. More housing. No, I'm not going for... I'm not cheesing scores. 26k. Oh, not too bad.